Welcome back to another Cyberpunk 2077 Modding in Minutes. With the release of Cyberpunk Ultimate Edition and patch 2.1, and having played it extensively with and without mods, I can safely say this is the best version of the game we've ever had. There's been so much attention, love, and care put into it by CDPR, and it shows. Much so that the modding scene continues to expand faster and faster. And of course, with the new update, I'll go over the newest and most pre-mods to hit the scene as of late. These will inject further quality of life changes and immersion straight into your game, polishing up some blemishes and also squashing a few new bugs while we're here. Be sure to let me know of your favorite mods of recent, and I'll be sure to cover them in the next video. As always, all mods featured today will be linked in the description below. So once again, grab a Chromance core and buckle up, chumbers. No, seriously, put your seatbelts on. Introducing The Passenger. Now you can cruise around Night City with your favorite wisecracking rebel. Every time you jump into your vehicle, Johnny will spawn in riding shotgun. It's actually quite pleasant and endearing to look over and see that handsome lad just chilling. Sometimes you just be doing your thing and you look over and it's like, nice. Night City won't feel as lonely anymore, even if V already hears voices in their head. And you know what? These voices will even sass you some more. Go on, crash your car. See what happens. This mod is implemented in a way that feels seamless. Johnny will despawn during combat and when V leaves their car. And of course, during quests where another NPC is required to tag along, Johnny will be blocked from spawning in. This is one of those small details that add so much more life to your experience in this game. While we're adding more experiences, can I introduce you to some Preem BDs? Ever taken a dip? No? Not because you haven't, it's because you couldn't. Let's rectify that with Lizzie's Brain Dancers. Now, if you head over to Lizzie's bar, you can get your freak on with a selection, and I mean selection of BDs. Basically, pick a known Joy Toy scene or story romance scene and any person from the catalog and it will play out. It really allows you to immerse yourself within this world, having access to something that is quite pivotal to the story, yet allowing you to have some fun with it. It'll definitely add another layer of polish to this game. Now, Lizzie's Bar is really the talk of the town and the place to unwind after a hard day's work in Night City. This mod is also getting constantly updated with more and more options. At the writing of this, the next update may have Wakako, Sebastian, or even Dexter if that tickles your fancy. And hey, I won't judge, Chumba. This is a judge-free zone. You do you. Or them. Or whatever. Now that you've done messing and overloading your senses with Brain Dancers, let's stumble home with NCART and enjoy the sights and sounds of Night City. But also, let's be real here. How often did you ride the metro and just sat there and gazed outside? I bet you not as much as you did upon release, but when you did you notice that reflections were toggled off? Well, Metro Glass will set things right. Another great little mod that gives you that wow factor of Night City when you actually slow down and appreciate all those fine details. It's one of those things you don't think about, but now that I've told you, you've noticed it's missing in the vanilla game. You're welcome. And in case you're wondering, it's also completely compatible with any and all glass mods out there. That's pretty Nova. Like this next mod, Nova LUT. I don't know about you, but I'm constantly adjusting and tweaking my visuals with reshades, and out of nowhere, bam! Nova LUT ticks all of the boxes without the performance loss. It takes everything that is great about the look and feel of Cyberpunk and dials it to the next level. The colors are crisp and sharp, feeling very lifelike. Daytime is still bright without that orange tint throughout. Sunlight and shadows are contrasted very well. And nighttime just looks incredible. The neon signs and lights are blinding against the towering structures without the crushed blacks. Much so because it uses AGX color space to balance more realistic light perception from lights, objects, and materials, as well as tone mapping to preserve highlight and shadow quality. There is so much to AGX color management but to my understanding, it provides a more natural and realistic look due to how light is calculated. Nova Lut uses that idea to color grade the image to replicate how colors should look in specific lighting and weather effects. And what you get is a more, and I hate to use it, photorealistic look. But how else am I supposed to describe it? Just look at it. This, and this, and this. Day, night, sun, or rain, and it all looks fantastic. This mod also includes its very own lighting and weather adjustments to achieve these visuals, and is very much recommended also. Unless, of course, if you wanted to mix or match and create your own look. I know I have, with very pleasant surprises. But ultimately, I ended up settling for Nova Lut as an all-in-one since they were built together. And all of this without the performance loss of a reshade. Preem Rain should also be added to your mod list. Also made by Cyanide-X, the author of Nova Lut and the Preem collection featured in the past videos. This lightweight mod improves rain by hiding the low-res particles, by modifying the material properties, as well as increasing the density and spawn rate of rain effects. Little details, but a big difference. Much like our next mod, Butt Slinger Quick Melee. No, it's not a big booty mod, but a subtle change to how melee attacks work on ranged weapons. It allows you to stun your enemies just long enough for you to get around them and grab them. Just not the butt. You have no idea how fun and engaging this is during a gunfight to perform a takedown and benefit from the other perks in Cyberware. So complimentary. Additional benefit is to add the mod Body Shield. So after you've grabbed and incapacitated your enemies, you can pick them up for added armor. The added armor is a flat value and would benefit much more in the early game before your Cyberware catches up. While it doesn't add armor to the enemies you've grappled, since the vanilla system stops factions from shooting at you and killing the ally. Unlike scavs who just shoot through their buddies. Bloody scavs. Still, it's a very neat way to add a little bit more realism. Obviously, the drawbacks of a slower walking speed and firing only from one arm, but giving you more gameplay options. Just take it, Chumba. While on the topic of armor, just make sure you grab Better Armor Tooltip, as it will help you see exactly how much damage reduction you'll receive on your current armor value, instead of showing theoretical maximum reduction. Set and forget. Also grab Quick Hack Sort by Slot. If you've played any Netrunner build, you've noticed you need to slot things in reverse order, which is just annoying. This quality of life just allows your hacks to appear in the order you've equipped them in your menu and when you open your hack queue. Another nifty little mod to add is Focus Vignette Removal. With Focus active, there's a darkening of the screen. Given how much you aim down sights rapidly, this mod removes that bothersome feature. And one last quick fix is the mod Patch 2.1 Finisher Fix. This just rectifies a bug that was introduced into the current patch where slow finishers wouldn't play. Hopefully next patch you won't need this mod, but for now, this is the next best thing. So, when it comes to Cyberpunk waifu options, last time Team Duty won. So this time you get some Panam love. And love she gets with Panam 4K high resolution textures. Your favorite Angie gal has all of her glorious features enhanced. And no, not that. You pervert. That's already enhanced. This is lore friendly, goddammit. All jokes aside though, skin tone, eyes, scars, freckles, and even blemishes are all kept, upscaled, and improved upon. So now when you do virtual photography, the details aren't lost even if you zoom in. There's even an optional clothing add-on to complete the package. Just make sure you give us some clothes, okay? Now, let's talk about fashion and aesthetics. Cyberpunk has seen such a tremendous increase in new pieces of clothing almost on the daily. Mod authors are going absolutely crazy, and seeing real-world inspired remixed to the theme of Cyberpunk is so incredible to see. Obviously, fashion is subjective, and what I think looks awesome might not be for you, but I'll do my best to pick one each video for both Vs. Let's start with Nola X VG Vintage Outfit, available for female V. An excellent addition to any inspiring corpo rat looking to climb that greasy cutthroat ladder to the top. A gorgeous blend of 1960s gangster aesthetic with the pinstripe in suspenders and the more modern color schemes. You dress this outfit up with some accessories like a watch or gun holsters, throw in some cyberwear and cyber flair, and you've got yourself a very dapper V. Alrighty, let's stay on the corpo aesthetic with our next mod, Solomon Reed Jacket, available for male V. Let's be fair here, with the creation of the modern suit and tie or business suit, this is now a timeless design with variations throughout the years. It never really strays from its origins. So adding any corpo outfit from the vanilla game and throwing on this magnificent jacket is going to make your V look gangsta AF. With 12 colors to choose from, you can keep the very classy color schemes or go with the more cyberpunk theme with the neon designs. Regardless of what you choose, you can't really go wrong. Hell, even ditch the suit and pull off a nomad look, it'll look absolutely preem. Just be mindful, if you do use mantis blades or projectile launcher, there will be clipping with the sleeves, at a small price because beauty is pain. And that about wraps it up for this video, so be a chumba. Hit that like and subscribe before you head out to Night City. I'm also over Twitch weekly, links below. As always, wash your hands, look after each other, and be your very best. Bye for now.